Hey up folks, Darkstorm 2 Bad here, and it looks like we're right in the thick of a war against AI. Now, I know arguments against AI art have been done to death, but my take is this. It may not affect bigger artists to a massively detrimental degree, but it will definitely hit the smaller, less popular artists hard. And if you're way down at the bottom of the barrel, then you may feel like not bothering at all. To those of you who are way down at the very bottom level, I can see up your skirt, so I'm just gonna divert my gaze. Yeah. In fact, I think I'll read the rest of this with my eyes closed. Anyway, I've already seen artists who I consider to be pretty big, with way more talent than I'll likely achieve, say that they're gonna pack it in because they can't compete with a robot. Personally, I think that's bullshit, but look at it from their point of view. You work hard on commissions, bringing out art pieces of incredible beauty and detail, only for someone to take your art, feed it into an AI generator, and produce art of your caliber for a fraction of the price. There's some income you're not seeing. And if commissions are your primary source of income, there goes your way of life. I mean, I can tell the difference between AI and human when it comes to anime pics, but it'll only be a matter of time before the AI gets intelligent and accurate enough to make perfect copies. Something that terrifies me is the fact that I was scrolling through Twitter and saw some AI art of Donald Trump. And for the tiniest yet most significant fraction of a second, I thought the pictures were photographs. A little later on, I start to see people going and generating AI portraits of themselves. And if they don't look real, then they at least look close. We're getting closer and closer to being able to perfectly imitate ourselves. It doesn't stop with AI art. People are developing AI voice synthesizers. People are developing AI script writers. People might even be developing AI gaming bots. I have no clue, but I wouldn't put it past them. Looking at the toxic pressure borne upon the people by social media, they could turn to AI to constantly portray perfect versions of themselves. Or corrupt versions of others. Now, I've been sitting on this for a while. I've daren't mention any of it in case this vid becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy or something. But take this scenario for example. Stephen Fairfax, 32 years old, male, white, has big plans to become the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom for the newly emerging Solidarity Party. He speaks of bringing the people together, helping each other to build a better Britain through togetherness and cooperation. And the citizens feel like Fairfax is truly speaking to their issues, meaning he gains a lot of popularity and may be looking to win. However, the Tories don't like that, because they want to keep shitting on us, and whoever's running the party in this scenario is desperate to stay in power. So, they start feeding photos of Fairfax into an AI art generator, his manifestos into a scriptwriter, his speeches into a voice synthesizer. Do you see where I'm going with this? A little imitation here, a little corruption there, and before you know it, we have a nice man who only wanted to see Britain thrive suddenly start talking about hating gay people, chanting transphobic vitriol, and wearing the robes of the Ku Klux Klan. I doubt they'd go through all of that at once, they'd likely feed little bits in to keep it believable, but the idea is still there. We're essentially sitting on a propaganda time bomb that actually has just as much of a chance of ending cancel culture as it does aiding it. Either it's easy to get rid of someone you don't like by creating evidence of them doing deplorable things, or nobody believes anything that's said by anyone anymore because, hey, it might be true, but it might also be generated by some troll with far too much time on their hands. See? Replica's looking pretty good right about now, huh? Speaking of Replica, this boom in AI generation could really benefit applications such as this. You're talking to an AI companion, and you mention having an interest in art. Maybe have the art generator make pictures that are drawn by said companion, and they increase in quality as their experience rises. The voice synthesizers could be used for audio messages, and the script writers could be used for activities such as story writing or roleplay. You may also need a D20 RNG for the roleplay. Or some digital shibari rope. I ain't judging. As it stands now, though, these AI creators seem to have been so focused on whether or not they can imitate life that they haven't considered whether or not they should. Sure, it may not be playing God, but it risks getting pretty smegging close. Does this mean I'm going to hang up my graphics tablet and stop drawing because I know I can't match a computer? And miss out on drawing all the curves, bumps and bulges of fat women? Not a chance, mate! Do you stop playing Rocket League because you can only get as high as Platinum and some people who stay in Grandmasters exist? Do you stop playing Sonic because a game took you 30 hours to beat and there are speedrunners who can do it in as many minutes? Do you stop writing short stories because some turf wrote Harry Potter and got a titload of money for it? I've been Darkstone too bad, and as always on the channel, if you're a brony, bro hoof, if you're not, bro fist, and until next time, I want all of you with doubts to take a deep, long look inside yourself. Find the reasons you enjoy doing what you do, that which made you fall in love with drawing, writing, gaming, whatever you desire. Hold on to them tightly, and don't let the imitation become intimidation.